Welcome. I'm going to start that again. I'll put a marker here for editing Paul. Editing Paul, this is where we start. Welcome to coffee time. I'm going to be doing, I think, a pour over today. I haven't done a pour over in a while. We're going to do a little pour over of this lovely coffee I have received from Monmouth Coffee Company from Fazenda Imas Perriera. I have no idea how you say that. Can you see that? You can't even see it. That there. There we go. Can I make it any bigger? I've had a little bit of this, but I haven't done a pour over in it yet. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. It's been difficult to dial in with my grinder. Like each shot seems to be completely different from the previous before on the espresso. So we're going to start using it on other methods because I just can't get it quite right. If I go over to Monmouth's lovely website and find it, it will say it is a dark roast. It should taste of cocoa, hazelnut, has low acidity and syrupy body. And it certainly is a dark roast. Certainly is. Am I signing up for trade coffee? What the hell? Trade coffee? Do enlighten me. There we go. That's the roast. Definitely a dark by specialty definition. By non-specialty coffee definition, that would probably be a medium. I have no idea what you just shouted.
I saw that. You dropped it.
No, I didn't.
You dropped a bean. I saw it on camera.
I don't know which one it was.
Mine. Thank you. No. Bye now.
Bye. Someone gets to keep all the dropped beans. We're going to be measuring out, maybe I should do this on camera, Paul. We're going to be measuring out about 32 grams. Which will give us about 600 mils of hot water to play with, giving a ratio of 60 grams to every litre. That is roughly. That's roughly like the golden level there. Subscription box for coffee people. Oh, I've done subscriptions before. I have done subscriptions before. Take a quiz, send your bags. Yeah, I've done a couple of subscriptions. I like not having subscriptions. Because after a while you start repeating stuff. I like being able to be a bit more flexible. And if they just send you coffee, you then have to use it, otherwise it goes off. Maybe I should do a subscription again and just see what they're like, but I'll look into that one. We'll see what that one's like. What was it called? Trade Coffee. Coffee with 20 Fs apparently, according to my spelling. Hey there, just a quick reminder. This is a recording of a stream I did on Twitch. If you like this and want more live content, come join the chat and the great community over on Twitch. I stream every week Monday, Friday and Sundays. Or follow me on my socials for any changes or extra streams. Okay, thanks, and here's the video. Oh, okay, yeah, I will take a look at that after. Maybe I'll start a subscription, who knows. Elinari! I hope that's how it's spelled. Thank you for the follow, welcome on in. We're about to make some coffee. Right, kettle is boiled or boiling. We need to set the grind to the right level. There we go. Do my lights just flash? Yeah. The ghost is back. Be a bit loud while I grind and boil. They sponsor a bunch of YouTubers. Maybe they'll sponsor me. I mean, if it gets me free coffee, I would definitely consider it. I'd have to try them out first. The thing, I never want to I never want to put my name or like advertise anything that either I'm not allowed to, like, I have to have the ability to give my own opinion, whether that's good or bad, or I have to actually like it and endorse it. A lot of these things like, hey, yeah, I use this service, and they've never used the service. As someone is slowly learning more about coffee brewing, I'm highly intrigued, currently experimenting with an AeroPress. Oh man, don't get me started on the AeroPress. One of the best ways of making coffee. It is my daily coffee maker. In fact, if you go on my YouTube with all my coffee times, you'll see that the AeroPress is very heavily the one I make the most. I think there's a, there you go. There's a playlist of all my coffee making things from the past 3 years. Oh, so the AeroPress is really good because it allows you to fuck up without fucking the coffee up, all right? Hey, puppy, you wanna come in? So if you forget about it and you go over the time limit of going like into 6 minutes, hell, even into like 10 minutes, the coffee's still gonna be good. It's still gonna be decent because of the way the immersion works and the extraction, and there's no channeling and it's all balanced. It's just a great way. The cleanup's great, it's travel sized. I mean, I've sung the praises of the AeroPress so much. It's the one I'd recommend to anyone who is new. I've got various other ways of making coffee. As you're new here, I'll just name them quickly. I've got obviously my pour over with a metal filter, which is also my French press. I've got rock pot. I've got my espresso machine right there. Let me just show it on camera. There it is. I've also got my auto machine, which is Wi-Fi controlled. That's for when I'm in like just meetings all day and like I can't be asked making coffee so much. Boom, stick that on. I've got coffee for most of the day. You want to go back out? There you go. What else have I got? My Vietnamese fin is not here. It's currently in the kitchen because I used it, but I got a Vietnamese fin filter. I've got various other things like straw, because people in the stream gift me things. I've got a straw which filters itself. I'm not saying I know a lot about coffee, but I know more than the average person. But yeah, stick around if you want more like AeroPress stuff or any other tips. Please ask questions. That's my workday listing sorted for tomorrow. It's very much just these streams cut down and stuck in a playlist. You should be able to find quite a few AeroPress ones on there. They're like Bright Cellars wine subscription. Oh, the wine subscription box, yeah, but for coffee. Supposedly lots of little, not mass-produced roasters. Now that's the best kind, although you can get a little bit of quality flip-flopping with that, where it goes, you know, really good stuff, and then next week it's just not good at all. Right. Can you see that? There's my pour over. I'm just going to distribute these out a little bit because the initial water pour is going to dissipate them a bit. I need to put the thing on a scale so I know how much water I'm sticking in. So I've stuck in 32 grams, so 32 grams is about 600 mils of water off the top of my head. 60 grams of coffee to 1,000 milliliters or a liter. That's the general ratio. Right. I'm just going to start with a little bloom. This kettle is not very good. I still need to get myself a gooseneck kettle, but I'm just going to bloom slightly. And what you'll see there is a lot of like the expanding of the coffee as it absorbs the coffee. Nothing's coming through the bottom yet. And it's just expanding out, hopefully getting all the coffee nice and moist, but also the carbon dioxide. As you can see, lots of little bubbles coming up. All the gases in the coffee should be being replaced with water. We're playing Shapes 2 later. Nice. Yes, we're going to move on to Steam Next Fest. Steam Next Fest demos. Shapes 2 will be the first one. And then I'll play one of the others. There you go. So the bed should be nice and moist, let's say now. You don't always have to do a bloom. It does depend on the coffee you're using. Some of it benefits more than others. I'm just going to do about half the water weight. And give it a nice little... That's totally steamed up the camera, that, hasn't it? There you go. What we're looking for is, hopefully before all the water comes back out, a nice flat bed at the end. If I had a gooseneck kettle, this would be much easier. You'll be able to control the stream of the water a bit better. And there we go. We just want to do that so all the coffee is getting nice and mixed in there. That's 600 mils. And that should give us a nice flat bed of coffee, which means it should have evenly extracted. Our camera really has steamed up, hasn't it? It doesn't normally steam up. It doesn't have a cover on it. There we go. Oh! Oh! Come on, you're a GoPro. You can handle some steam. Maybe it can't handle some steam. There it is. You see a nice flat bed there. I'll show it on the big camera. See how it's lovely and flat. That's how you want it. I'll stick that back in. There we go. Let's leave that up there because the dog might want to come in. Give it a minute. Nope, the camera is not happy being steamed on. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We're all done now anyway with that. Do you mind? Come on. Back on. I touched it. My dad is a simple bean when it comes to coffee. He likes his classic automatic drip maker, just like my one there. And he likes the big banks of community coffees, coffee with chicory. Mmm. Oh, I've not had chicory coffee in years. I've never actually tried it. I've never tried it. Maybe the battery's going on that one. Let's just disable it. I don't think I've ever actually tried it. Maybe I did when I was on the subscription. I don't know. The thing is, right, those big bags of what you would consider like not specialty coffee, you know, the bog standard stuff you'd get from the shop in like bulk and whatever, they're still good coffee if you make it right. A lot of the time, people just don't make coffee right. They don't make coffee right. And then you know, it doesn't extract the good stuff from the coffee. I mean, you've got bad coffee and stale coffee. That's the problem. If it's been sat on the shop shelf for too long, it goes off. Even in a sealed bag, it'll go off. Even in, you know, as soon as you open it, you should be drinking most of it within a couple of weeks because it will go off. And this is the same with instant coffee as well. As soon as you open it, you've got to drink it. You've got to start drinking it. You can't have... I mean, someone's given me instant coffee that's been sat in the cupboard for 6 months and it's horrible. It's just... One, stale coffee, bad coffee. It's been sat on the shelf or in a warehouse somewhere and not properly cared for. You can freeze coffee, just freeze it. in an airtight container. Just freeze it, it'll last forever. Well, it'll last a lot longer. But making bad coffee, because most people only have access to, like you say, the automatic drips, which you have less control over, or a French press, cafetiere, where people just make it wrong. People just aren't making it correctly. You know, they rush it, they put too much in, the grind level is wrong. All these factors, it's chemistry, isn't it? You've got to get all the little variables correct. I mean, if you like that kind of coffee, awesome. But your brain will just explode when you have great coffee. Do you have Walmarts over here? Community is carried by them. We have Asda, which was owned by Walmart, but isn't anymore. I don't think it's owned by Walmart anymore. Might be able to buy it online. I'll probably be able to buy it online. I got the Dunkin' Donuts stuff online via Amazon. That was good coffee. Holy hell. For like a store version of a fast food brand coffee, like fast food big coffee shop or something, whatever you want to consider it, you know, your Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, hell, there's so many others. That is good. That is decent coffee. Amazing. I'll do some searching for community, see if it's sourced somewhere and give it a go. In the UK, we can get Camp Coffee. It's a syrup that is a chicken. Oh, a syrup coffee. Hold on, let me add that to the search. I'll look at that after stream. Or is it Camp Coffee UK? Let's have a look. Oh, that! You know what? I saw that in the shop. When I was looking for, during the charity stream, I was looking for bad coffees to try out, right? And I got these, which are, you know, it was after Christmas, because it was only like 3 weeks ago. But these are just terrible instant coffees. Do not get them. Never get them. They're horrible. Don't get them. My God, they're horrible. They taste like feet and candles. But I was looking at the shelves and I was like, I could just get like a off-the-shelf coffee to do on stream as a redeem or something, couldn't I? Just get something really weird. Maybe get like an espresso pod and open it up and shot it or something. I was trying to think of random ideas. And I'll go back to this scene. Before I found this, I saw that and I was like, I've seen that for decades. Like, that's been on the shelves a while and I've never known what it was. Now you're going to make me get it. Thank you. I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? Dad stores his beans in the freezer for that exact reason. Exactly, I've got some beans in my freezer. We're actually probably going to get them out next week because it's the first time freezing beans and I want to see what it's like. They've been in there for 6 months now, so I want to see what they're like. He's only one in the house who drinks coffee. See, that's the other issue. I'm the only one who drinks coffee here. Right. Here we go. Pour over of that Monmouth coffee. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. It's come out quite strong. That's come out quite strong. My ratio was right. Oh yeah, it's got some really deep flavors. I'm definitely getting the hazelnut it had? Was it hazelnut? It didn't say on there. It says on their website, hold on. Hazelnuts, yeah, there's definitely like a strong hazelnut. Low acidity, definitely. Syrupy body, not quite getting that. Although when I did this one in the AeroPress and the espresso, I did get like some proper cocoa flavors and like sweetness from it. So this is just different brewing methods, bring up different flavors. That's all that is. Community Coffee is based in New Orleans, LA. You're going to want coffee with chicory, not chicory coffee. The ratio of coffee bean to chicory is going to be... And yeah, just going to have like a hint of coffee and just be overpowered with... Just blow my face off. Very different, yes. See, this is coffee essence. This is coffee essence. Amazing. Right, I'm going to put some milk in this because I do like a little drop of milk. I'll be back in a sec. Where's the dog? You alright? I don't know if you can still hear me. He was just lying on the bed. I should probably get a jug of milk actually, because I got another cup there. Actually, no, it's fine. Here we go. I can't quite show you, but there you go. That's how I like my coffee. It comes out a lot brighter on the camera than it is. It's a lot darker than that. Oh, I do like black coffee. I used to drink black coffee a lot when I was trying to maintain calories. Back when I actually did exercise and stuff. So I had black coffee. Because although milk doesn't add much calories, sugar does, and I was drinking a lot of sugar. So I just drank black coffee. I was just cold turkey. But yeah, a bit of milk. What the milk does is it reduces the harshness of the coffee flavors, that acidity, much like sugar or even salt would do. It gets rid of like the bitterness, sourness. It helps mellow those out, and you get more of the underlying flavors out of it. So, oh yeah, it's definitely like more chocolatey now that I've added the milk. Chicory was used as a coffee replacement, particularly during the Great Depression, and it's still used as an additive. Really? I didn't know that. You can get anywhere from straight chicory coffee, which can be nearly 100%. Yeah, okay, that's too much. To a mere 20% chicory, depending on... Okay, that's interesting. I did not know that. I don't think that's a... I'm not sure if that really happened in Europe then. Because it's kind of... I mean, I knew they put it in it, but not like over here. I don't think we put it in over here. Huh. I have to do some research. You've opened my mind. I wonder if that's in the big coffee Bible. Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look at my coffee Bible. Because if someone's gonna know, Mr. James Hoffman will know. Let's just look up the word chicory. Nope. Additives? Nope. Nope, he does not mention it. I have to do some research. Thank you for giving me something else to look at this afternoon. I was watching James Hoffman's video on decaf coffee yesterday. Because I was like, oh, I've wanted to watch that for a while. I just hadn't had time to like get my head around it and actually pay attention. Learn some interesting stuff. Learn some interesting stuff. Very, very, if you think decaf coffee is a sin and like non-alcoholic beer is just weird and wrong, it's not. It has its advantages. Go watch his video because it'll open your eyes to the whole process. There's some bits where like, oh, that's, yeah, they shouldn't be using those chemicals. Luckily they don't anymore. But yeah, go watch his video on that because it's very educational on decaf. And like I'd had decaf from Monmouth Coffee. I think the last time I had it, must have been like 9 months ago. I used to have a decaf drink after 2 p.m. every day. So I would have 2 normal cups of coffee in the morning, and then 2 o'clock, no caffeine in the form of coffee. I might have a cup of tea or something, but that's a lot less caffeine. You know, Pepsi Max, it's a lot less caffeine. So I'd have my decaf drink because I still enjoyed drinking coffee, the process of drinking coffee. The flavors are still there pretty much if it's done right. So that kind of, and also it has health benefits. Decaf coffee, you still get all the good stuff from the coffee, just not the caffeine. Well, it goes from having 2% caffeine in it to 0.3% caffeine at most. Leah, hello, welcome on in. How are we doing on this fine Sunday? We've just finished making a pour over. I've got at least another cup in there. And we're going to be doing some demos from Steam's Next Fest shortly. We're just talking about chicory coffee and decaf. Yeah, that's a really good coffee, that. I'm definitely going to get some more of that. Right, I think that's probably a good place to end coffee time, unless there's any more questions. I'm always open to questions at any point, not just during these segments. So, you know, pop in and ask me a question anytime. But that'll do for today.